Now, before we explore the export option, there is something I want to talk about and highlight, and that is our config file with the environment variables. We are using that file for our development and production environment variables. Now, this file is part of our GitHub repository. Here it is. And it needs to be so that Vercel is able to read that file after deployment. The problem with that could be, though, that this file can be read by anyone who has access to your repository. Now here it's a private repository, but if you're working in a team, that could still mean that other team members can view it. And this might or might not be a problem. I just want to make you aware of that. You should make sure that you only include this config file in your GitHub repository if you can rule out that unauthorized personnel or unauthorized people are able to view that file. If you can't rule out that that's the case, you should not include this config file here, and instead, for production, you should set environment variables through that environment variables feature Vercel offers. And all hosting providers offer built-in environment variable support. So you want to use that instead of using the config file for environment variables if that file could be read by people that should not have access to the data in the file. Here, for this use case, it's okay. It's my private repository, but still, we want to rule out that we run into problems here, and hence you should be aware of this potential security issue.